Overnight, as GOP rivals line up against former President Trump, another twist in the investigation that looms over his campaign.
I did everything right. I did nothing wrong.
NBC News confirming this morning that the special counsel investigating Trump over his handling of documents has an audio recording of the former president discussing keeping classified material after leaving office, according to a source familiar with the matter. The recording is from 2021, and in it, Trump discussed a document related to Iran. Prosecutors are currently looking into the former president's handling of documents that he took from the White House and would be particularly interested in whether Trump has shared secret material with people not authorized to see it. Trump has consistently claimed that he declassified the documents through his power as president.
If you're the president of the United States, you can declassify just by saying it's declassified, even by thinking about it. I was there and I took what I took and it gets declassified.
Now, NBC News has learned that on that audio recording, Trump acknowledged that the document he took was classified. The recording was played during grand jury testimony, the source says. In a statement to NBC News, a Trump spokesman calling the investigation a witch hunt and saying leaks from radical partisans behind this political persecution are designed to inflame tensions. Trump has brushed off the investigation and pointed out that classified documents have also been found at President Joe Biden's residences. But it could still be fodder for his opponents in the 2024 race, and two more are about to enter. Sources telling NBC News that Trump's former vice president, Mike Pence, and Christie, who endorsed Trump in 2016, both set to announce their bids next. In an interview overnight, Trump still focusing on attacking his main rival, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis.
He was a very disloyal person.
DeSantis in New Hampshire today after a flurry of campaign stops in Iowa.
Leadership is not about entertainment. It is not about building a brand. It is not about virtue signaling. Leadership is about producing results for the people that you represent.
Christie finished 6th in New Hampshire in 2016, and that doomed his campaign. He has since said that GOP candidates at the time made a, quote, strategic error in not going after Trump harder, sooner. Hoda?
All right, Gabe Gutierrez for us there in Manchester. Gabe, thanks.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.